Hello, everyone. I'm Katie Lovewell, and I'm here with Louise Lovewell, and we are the Lovewell real estate team. And we're here to give you our monthly update. So Louise is going to begin by sharing what she's seen on the selling side.
Good morning, everyone. Real estate is always changing, just don't know what to expect. So in this last month, kind of interesting, we've definitely seen a bit of a slowdown. So there are some homes that if they're not, how does someone from our company call this, not the perfect 10, this doesn't have all the bells and the whistles and the right price and everything. We're only seeing like maybe 1 to 4 offers, though our one on O'Donnell, which was a fixer, needed everything, got 20 offers. As far as inventory and as far as sellers, I would say, Katie, would you agree the inventory, if I'm looking at it last year to this year, inventory is pretty close? Because I'm looking last year in October, we had 32 active in San Leandro. This year we have 28 in Hayward. Last year there was 53, this year 58 in Castro Valley. Last year there was 25, now there's 22. And like Katie hasn't mentioned it yet, but what we were saying is there's definitely some cities where there was a little bit of dip in maybe August, and then now it's a little bit up, but like some cities are pretty flat, like San Leandro, Hayward, Castro Valley spiking up a little bit. Union City's like pretty like stable too. It's really kind of, I don't have the crystal ball. I'm not really quite sure. I really, in my heart of hearts, I think it's a great time for buyers, just because I think that, you know, if I look at days on market, the average seems to be between 13, 17, 20. So if the property isn't a complete 10 in every category, that the right price, the right you might not have as much competition. What do you think, Katie?
Yeah, I think it really depends on the property and the area. I also pulled up some of the recent data from our local association, which I can share really briefly. So just to give you a few cities, 2 that after the August downturn hit that haven't really rebounded still are Alameda, which you can see from its median sales price, that it's still down from after going down in July and August as well. Although if you look at the average sales price in October, it actually went back up. So the average and sales price don't always match. And then going to San Leandro, also a similar trend. Oh, we gotta actually switch. So going to San Leandro, another trend similar to Alameda of going down and haven't quite rebounded. If we look at the actual average, we can see it's still down. But in a lot of other cities in the Bay Area, after the slowdown in August, they've definitely rebounded. Here's Castro Valley's. You can definitely see that in the average sales price too, that it's gone up. Here's Fremont's, back up. Same thing with average sales price. Oakland, same thing. And one more we can do, Pleasanton, same thing, it's gone right back up.
Oakland,
so, go ahead.
Oakland's a little tricky because of all the different pockets and areas.
Right, and so then on the buying end, there's definitely, again, something we didn't see earlier this year, is there are some homes though that are sitting on the market. And so it really, you know, as a buyer, you really have to pay attention to, is this home have a lot of, does it have a lot of competition? Or did it have a due date that came and went? Because it's those homes you want to jump on before anyone else does. And also checking in, because some sellers, because there was the weird, you know, downturn, those sellers who, for whatever reason, still were expecting the prices that they were seeing earlier in the year. And so it's trying to, you know, negotiate with them and figure out, can we come to a middle ground? So it's definitely some work that the buyer needs to do, but as Louise said, I do think it is a good time to buy. Interest rates are still low. And again, unlike earlier in the year, there are some homes that aren't receiving a ton of a competition or even are going past offer due dates if they have one. So that's what I've been noticing.
Yeah. Definitely, I'm seeing, you see a lot more like open house signs, for sale signs. Even though the inventory necessarily hasn't grown, I just think things are sitting a little bit longer. And so unless they're the perfect 10, meaning price, location, demand, you know, condition, if I don't know what that formula to have it perfect, 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 that everybody and their brother wants it. So
Right.
anyway, but yeah, because we've been working with a few buyers and it's just been, wouldn't you say, Kate, it's been a bit of a struggle as far as a little bit of competition, but it just depends on if they're ready and willing to go.
Right. It depends on the house. There's a lot of factors. So
Yeah.
but I think that's it for our monthly update. Do you have anything else you'd like to add? Other
than we're supposed to get some rain tonight, so hopefully that'll happen. And I'm sure everybody's gearing up and preparing for the happy Thanksgiving next weekend. So I guess the holidays are upon us. So ready or not, here we come. So happy Turkey Day, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Have a wonderful week. Don't get caught up in working too hard or too crazy at the stores. That's my advice. Stay home.
Sounds good. All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a great month.
Bye-bye.